Hi, I want to tell you a little bit about the visual environment for children. And the visual environment means what they're doing with their eyes and where. And this is from the point of view of preventing or reducing progression of myopia or short-sightedness in children. Now, there are three main rules I want to tell you about. The first is outdoor time. Ideally, we want children to spend at least 90 minutes a day outdoors, an hour and a half, and they might get most of that time in breaks at school, perhaps. The reason outdoor time is important is probably because of the brightness of the light. It's probably also because of the open field of view. Whatever it is, it seems to be an important thing from lots of research to try and maintain healthy children's vision. So number one rule, around 90 minutes of outdoor time per day. Doesn't have to be physical activity, but government guidelines do tell us that school-aged children should ideally be physically active for about an hour a day. Rule number two is near work time. Now, when we're looking up close, aside from school time, after school, we want to try and limit that close work time to ideally less than 2 hours. Now, that can be really difficult when children get older, particularly when they get towards high school years and they have a lot of homework. So government guidelines again tell us that if we can at least try and limit the leisure screen time and that leisure close work time to less than 2 hours, that's something which can also benefit their eyes in the long term. Number three rule is how close they hold things and for how long when looking up close. And there's a simple rule here, which is the elbow rule. If your child holds their arm next to their eye like this, and they see where their elbow is, ideally a book or a screen should be no closer than this. When things are held closer, it increases the demand on the eye's focusing system significantly, and this is something which has been shown to be linked towards development of short-sightedness or myopia in children. So we want to make sure things aren't held too close, the elbow rule, and we want to try and take regular breaks as well. The simple way to remember this is the 20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, try and take a break for 20 seconds and look across the room and relax the eyes for a moment before looking back to the close focus again. So there are three rules. The first is 90 minutes of outdoor time per day. The second is trying to limit leisure near time to less than 2 hours after school. And the third is to make sure that things aren't held too close, the elbow rule, and that we're taking regular breaks, the 20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, take a break for 20 seconds. Now head to our website, mykidsvision.org, if you want to get more information. And this is all included in some information which we've put together for eye care professionals, which explains the visual environment to children, as well as a lot more information about managing myopia or short-sightedness in children. I hope you found that helpful.